in which the examiners put the questions like describe, define, outline, recommend. They should understand those techniques. Another tip to pass this exam is that the learners should practice plotting and interpretation of graphs or data. Then the very important graph that is very important in the learners is that they should understand the demand and supply curve that can assist them as well. Then the last tip is that the learners should read the latest trend in farming. For instance, in GIS in agriculture, they should understand that because there are scenarios which are the latest one, where the examiners will put just a simple scenario or a case study or a picture so that learners can be able to interpret. You find that the technology has taken place in the farming. Let's quickly go to question 2. What learners should expect in question 2? For instance, in question 2.1, the learner should study the functions of soil in crop production. They are there, these functions that I'm talking about. Then another thing they should understand, the learners, they should expect it to be asked about the difference between the contour farming and terrace. Soil drainage. They should understand that it will come in the form of a picture, in the form of a case study. Then they should be able to interpret the pH scale, whereby you find that the soil is acidic. Then what can be done to correct that soil which is acidic? For instance, some learners will understand that you need to apply the lime to correct that. Then from there, we move to another aspect that is important in question 2. The learner should know how to conserve the soil for cultivation purpose. And then from there, we move to another aspect which is very important, the benefit of good planning. How does good planning help the farmers? It helps them to focus on goals of the farm. It also enhances the smooth running of a farm, and also provide a better insight into farming. If you can just check those, the learners will be able to answer such questions. And then from there, we move to another aspect that is important also in question 2, the farming systems. In agriculture, land management practices, we've got the farming systems, we've got the production systems. The difference between the two is that the farming system includes commercial farming, subsistence farming, precision farming, as well as organic farming.
Sir, are you still there? Okay, I think we'll stop in in just a bit. We are doing agricultural management practices with Mr. Dinde. If you have any questions, pull through on 072 999 8092. That's 072 999 8092 on Facebook. We are True FM, and of course, the hashtag is hashtag Inoko.
This week, we will be defining sexual harassment. Sexual harassment includes any unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, or verbal or physical conduct of a sexual nature. It can happen in workplaces, schools, public areas, or online. The key element is that the behavior is unwanted and creates a hostile, intimidating, or uncomfortable environment. The Tastemakers of Kapatia is Gebenga's Wayless for being nominees at this year's Telkom Radio Awards. Shout out to Afternoon Drive presenter King Boy, True Drive team for Best Drive Time Show, Community Project, True Schools Campaign, Lunchtime Shandy's Best Daytime Show, Lucanio Papane for News Bulletin Reader, The Junction, Nightcap, Thirst for Life for Best Nighttime Show and Station Imaging. This is True FM and we are on Beast Mode like no one else.
Ngenela ukubiswano le-Vodacom ne-True FM and stand a chance to be one of 4 families to win 20,000 Rand each weekly.
How to enter? You must be a Vodacom user. Dial *123# and recharge with 99 Rand. Then SMS Umgidi, your name and town to 32666. SMSs cost 1 Rand.
SMS lines open on the 10th of November to the 8th of December 2025 to enter the competition. And the competition is strictly open for Eastern Cape users and families.
Stay tuned to True FM to find out if you will be the lucky one that gets called to stand a chance to win 20,000 Rand for Umgidi Wanyana Wako. Contestants will be called in weekly every Monday on True Drive from the 17th of November 2025.
Vodacom na True FM, bazinga ngamagugu, amasiko nezithethe. We can go further together like no one else.
T's and C's apply.
Thirst for life because Christ is life. No Abongile Mangala on True FM like no one else.
Round number 2. It's big, it's exciting, it's inspirational. True FM proudly presents the 2nd annual Thirst for Life Gospel Experience with our beautiful theme, Shades of Orange, a celebration of light, unity, and praise on Thursday, the 4th of December 2025 in Bizana Civic Center. This year, we are turning up the worship with Betusile Mkinga, Jumbo, Natis Tole, Malusi Mbogazi, Zianda Changana, EBMQ, Nomini Nyawose, Kaya Nohanga, Masi, and Sihle Kumalo. Ingango ziyavulwa ngensimbi yesine malanga. Umcimbi uyaqala ngensimbi yesihlanu. Join Abongile Mangala as Thirst for Life will be broadcasting live from Bizana Civic Center from 7 to 10 p.m. and catch every moment streaming on all True FM social media platforms. Entrance is absolutely free. Seats are limited. To secure your seat, email markyconcepts@gmail.co.za, markyconcepts@gmail.co.za, or WhatsApp always to on 069 565 7985, 069 565 7985. It's the Thirst for Life Gospel Experience 2025. Only on True FM like no one else.
Thirst for life because Christ is life. No Abongile Mangala on True FM like no one else. Hey Orange family, join us as we celebrate our own, the Tastemakers. Okapatia is Gebenga's Wayless for being nominees at this year's Telkom Radio Awards. Shout out to Afternoon Drive presenter King Boy, True Drive team for Best Drive Time Show, Community Project, True Schools Campaign, Lunchtime Shandy's Best Daytime Show, Lucanio Papane for News Bulletin Reader, The Junction, Nightcap, Thirst for Life for Best Nighttime Show and Station Imaging. This is True FM and we are on beast mode like no one else. Hlaziya ukholo lwakho ukholose ngaye right here on True FM like no one else.
Ndiyendumiso 26 besihleli apho bisithi lithethe ityala lam Yehova ngokuba mna ndihambe engqibeleleni yam ndakholosa ngoYehova andaheka. Uthixo uthi kuyizaya andiboni ngokubona kwabantu ukwenza kwam akufani nokwenza kwenu. Abantu that are disqualified today ngabantu Thixo abenzi baba qualify andiyazi background yakho. I don't care past yakho ithini kodwa namhlanje bakhona abantu bazokwenza uDavid. Isazi uba uDavid athi Thixo ndihambe ukutheke phambi kwakho ndakholosa ngawe ngoba le ndoda yahlala endle yadibana nephere ngoba xa usendle zikhona ii-challenges. Usesibhedlele sizothi kholosa ngaye, uphangeli kholosa ngaye, umtshato uhlangani kholosa ngaye, abantwana bamameli bakwi-drugs ewathi ukholosa ngaye.
Connect with the Lord kunye noThabitha Busani Monday and Tuesday 7 to 10 p.m.
It is 12 minutes before 7. Kwingoko proudly brought to you by SABC Education in partnership with True FM. Ubangabusano ngena ke we are doing agricultural management practices today with Mr. Dinde. Uyawaqhawuka ku Mr. Dinde kodwa sisazama ukumkhangela. Mhlawumbe ungakhawuleza uthumela umbuzo wakho so that xa simfumana sive siye straight kwimibuzo yenu. 072999892 inamba yethu ka WhatsApp okanye usifowunele ku 086 000 2375.
When I asked why is he doing this to me, he didn't respond. He just closed the door and left me inside pain. I'm asking for forgiveness. I don't know what we have done wrong.
About 10,688 rape cases were reported between January and March 2025. Femicide rates in South Africa are 5 times higher than the global average. So say her name, so that you know she's not just a statistic. Sashali Monique was 25 years old and she was tragically killed in a parking lot at the Gateway Shopping Centre in Durban on the 30th of October 2022. It's alleged that her ex-boyfriend shot and killed her before he turned the gun on himself. Jessica Nambulelo Michael, 28, was found dead in Calfontaine Dam on the 11th of December 2023. She was last seen on 5 December 2023, the same day she attended a gender-based violence-related court case. Nambulelo was a GBV activist. She was a social worker. She provided psychosocial support to victims of gender-based violence and worked to raise awareness in this community. Sese Tumboza was 19 years old. She was allegedly raped by a fellow student. She took her own life. She saw the alleged rapist on campus at the Nelson Mandela University on the 10th of October 2025. Tina Masa's lifeless and naked body was found in a ditch in Asanda Village, Strand, in Cape Town on the 5th of December 2024. Passerby discovered her body. It is alleged that Tina was raped before being murdered. Tia Ashley Robinson was 22. She was killed after 2 gunmen opened fire on her vehicle in Pinetown, Durban on the 15th of January 2024. It is alleged that Tia was parking her vehicle when she was ambushed by armed suspects who opened fire and wounded her. Mandy Bailey, 43, was allegedly killed by her ex-boyfriend in her home in Kimberley on the 27th of December 2023. It's alleged that Mandy was sitting on her bed with her 9-year-old daughter when her ex-husband entered the house and shot her twice. Zanele Faith Mukwena, 18 years old, was found dead in Thokoza, Ekurhuleni, on the 8th of May 2024, after being kidnapped the day before. It's alleged that Zanele's family received a disturbing image of her. Naima Mashal, 14, from Beacon Valley in Mitchells Plain. She was gunned down in her aunt's house on the 17th of July 2023 by a 15-year-old boy known to her. It's alleged that Naima was shot in the head in a fit of rage after rejecting the boy's advances. Asi Pekletwayo, 22, was allegedly raped and murdered in Mbekweni, Paarl on the 3rd of March 2024. Her body was found the next day near a dumping site, burnt with acid. Witnesses reported seeing 2 unknown men in a white Toyota Yaris dumping her remains. Minentla Sibusisiwe Happiness Hlongwane was 23 years old. She was stabbed to death at an off-campus residence in Summerstrand on the 13th of October. Ucwecwe was at school. Uyinene went to the post office. She angered the man who brutally attacked her because she just wouldn't die. Gender-based violence affects each and every one of us. True FM stands with Women for Change. We stand against gender-based violence like no one else.
Learner support on Inqoko on True FM like no one else. Zizipho Zepsipopoma Inqoko on True FM like no one else.
9 minutes before 7, Kwinqoko proudly brought to you by SABC Education in partnership with True FM. Siyaxolisa kakhulu to the candidates ezibhale agricultural management practices. Siyasa Muzah Mr. Dinde. Kodwa ke we do wish all the best ko wonke umuntu ozobhale agricultural management ngomso. Ningasithumelela questions zenu and sawuqinisekisa that you get a response kwanamhlanje. The matric class of 2020